That's got to be that's got to be a major issue because what's going on, Andrew? People don't know. Let's get into Art Schlichter a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Let's get into
Really quick. So I just want to make this point, and then we'll go down that rabbit hole. So when you say like gambling advertising has to stop, 100% it does. You're advertising an addiction, and just because you do a little like two line blurb of like call this number if you're struggling with gambling addiction, it's not, you don't get to write off the the accountability just because you have a 2-line sentence and you have a number to call. That's not how it works. So like in America, you can't have cigarette ads right on TV. That's like not a thing. Well,
and listen, we've had that conversation, you and I.
And so this is my point. This is my point I want to make because it's going to dovetail right into the rest of our conversation. Hey guys, quick 5-second timeout. Check to see if you're subscribed to the channel. It keeps it free. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's get back to the show. But you can't have a cigarette ad on NBC, right? Marlboro can't advertise, right? So it's not outside the realm of possibility that gambling ads can't, advertise on NBC. We can make that jump. But here's the difference between cigarettes and gambling. It'd be like if you picked up your phone and you pushed a button and a cigarette popped out. This thing's next to you all day long. To get a cigarette, you got to drive to the gas station. You got to get out of your house. It used to be that way for gambling. You used to have to go to the racetrack, go to the casino, go stand in the Walgreens parking lot and, do the thing with your bookie. Like, it's just not that way anymore. It's 2:30 in the morning. You're betting pitches like balls and strikes on a minor league baseball team, playing in Asia. You can do it. It's insane. So anyway, but that's how prevalent it's going to be. And moving into our story here with like Art Schlichter, I'll let you kind of like paint the picture of that. But this is a perfect example of a guy, all the talent in the world, all the amazing like opportunities in the world, and a gambling addiction. It's the saddest thing in the world.
Anybody who has any addiction, I don't care if it's alcohol, gambling, witchcraft, right? You go to Dennis Atiyeh, that's Dennis, ATIYEH.com, and you click on Armies for Jesus or Answers by Jesus, okay? We have a self-help, right? A self-saving program in which you read these documents and the devil will flee you. And more importantly, say the Lord's Prayer on 3 times a day, man. If you're having any type of addiction, right? The way to overcome it is through the power of prayer. And I assure you it works, man. The power of prayer is awesome. So I encourage you to go to Dennis, ATIYEH.com, and check out those 2 websites, man. They're great. Or if you want to write us, I know we have a lot of fans listening on the radio. If you want to write us, we're at P.O. Box 16, Emmaus, Pennsylvania, 18049. Okay? Write us to our P.O. Box. We'll send you a Bible, and we'll send you Armies for Jesus, the literature for it. It's awesome stuff, man. I encourage you guys to do that. But getting into Art Schlichter, he was a farmer, and it touches my heart because I'm a farmer, too. And farming is gambling. I mean, me and 2 of my friends, one Mennonite, one big-time German farmer, farms 5,000 acres. We all planted alfalfa. Probably between the 3 of us, it was probably close to $100,000 investment by the 3 of us. But guess what? Not one sprouted. Not one sprouted. So farming is like gambling. So you see Art Schlichter, he's a farmer, was raised on a farm, superstar athlete, but went wrong, right? Got a few records. Your alma mater, Penn State, he threw 5 interceptions against Penn State, right? And lost the game. I wonder if he was betting on the game. You go back to it, you think about it. Then Woody Hayes, the famous Woody Hayes, the greatest Ohio State coach. They got a big statue of him outside. He was at Darrell High School where I played football at. Recruited this guy Ross Moore. Recruited my brother George. Recruited me. I went to the University of Pittsburgh, but it hits home to see. He was fired because Art Schlichter threw an interception on a drive, and he punched the guy from Clemson. That was Woody Hayes, man, great cat.
Not totally Art's fault, but he caused it to happen.
Was he betting on a game? So you don't know if you go back.
You don't know.
If you go back and you restructure it, it's a question to ask. I'm sure he never admit it, But looking at going back that far, I mean, look, don't gamble. That's the best. That's your best bet. Don't gamble, because the games are fixed. It's very evident. It's very clear. And I'd like to file a class action lawsuit against the NCAA and the professional sports and the ESPN. Like, I'm going to go sit with Buchanan and Ingersoll in the next month or two, and maybe I'm going to file a class action lawsuit. I don't know how to stop it. I mean, we talk with these senators, we send them emails, and these congressmen, but they don't, they don't know. They don't know. They got other issues that they're dealing with. They're all too busy, sending money to Israel, and they're all too busy fighting over whether males should be in females' locker rooms. That's what the Democrats are.
Important things.
Really important. We are losing the integrity of athletics in America. And I would tell you, if you look at Art Schlichter, and then you got Pete Rose, coincidentally, they're both out of Ohio, right? If you look at Art Schlichter's, disastrous career, lost his signing bonus right off the bat, millions of dollars, bad checks, all kind of various issues relating to gambling. Okay, but no one ever knew it. And that's the problem with gambling. My wife said it's a silent disease. It's a silent disease, and people just don't know. And here, this fella lost his children, lost his wife, and there's no value to that.